Hey guys, Christina here from The Main Objective, and today I am going to be doing a wash and go on my sister. Woo. Oh, wait, here, get in the camera. This is going to be on the blooper reel. Okay, let's try this one more time. I'm putting all that on the video.
You better not.
Okay. Get in the shot. Oh. Hey guys, Christina. Oh, shit, stand up here. What is wrong with you? Oh my god.
I've never been on TV before.
It's not TV, it's YouTube. Whatever. Hey guys, Christina here from The Main Objective, and today I'm going to be doing a wash and go on my sister. Woo! We're going to start off by doing a pre-poo treatment using ApHogee Curlific, which is an elasticizing protein treatment that's going to strengthen and soften her hair as well as prepare it for styling. So the first step is going to be to wet the hair just to get out some of the excess oils that are in it, and then we're going to apply the ApHogee Curlific, and she's going to sit with it in her hair for about 15 minutes. Hey guys, Christina here. Don't mind my voice. It's a little off because, of course, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I just got over a cold and I'm kind of dealing with the aftermath now. But as I was saying, I'm applying the texture treatment to April's hair as a pre-poo. I love it as a pre-poo and as a deep conditioner. Just lately in my own personal regimen, I've been using it more as a pre-poo treatment because it really helps set the stage for wash day. Wash day does involve a degree of manipulation on our hair between detangling and the cleansing process and distributing product and things like that. And I want to make sure that I'm warding off any sort of breakage or anything like that. Plus, I find that after sitting under a hooded dryer or a warm towel or something, after the texture treatment really warms up to the hair, it's super easy to detangle your hair afterwards. And now that I'm done applying the product, I'm going to put on a plastic cap and have April sit under her fancy little Layla Ali hooded dryer for about 15 to 20 minutes to let everything go to work. And as you see now, I am just going through her hair and detangling. I have not added any extra product or water, but my fingers are just gliding through her hair. And it's really a 1-2 punch kind of thing going on. One is the vinyl gloves that you see me wearing. I've mentioned them previously on the blog, but they make it really, really easy to detangle the hair. You see my fingers just running through it like nothing. The second thing is when the texture treatment warms up on the hair, it's like butter. Like seriously, just try it. After April's hair is nice and detangled, I move into shampooing and deep conditioning. She and I both love the TGIN Moisture Rich Sulfate Free Shampoo. And you know how I feel about the Eden Body Works Jojoba Manoa Deep Conditioner. So this is her hair, nice and clean and deep conditioned and ready for styling. So let's go on to that. I know that's why you're really watching this video. Even though this was like 3 weeks ago, I kind of regret using the Aunt Jackie's products on April's hair. Not because they didn't work, they work really, really well, but because of some little side drama that's going on with Aunt Jackie's. I'll probably share that tea with you guys later on the blog in the next week or so. I just have to figure out how to word it so to not be messy, I'm using my most favorite spray bottle in the entire world. It's the high output spray bottle. I like this spray bottle because, as indicated in the name, it has a high output. So for me, it helps saturate the hair better and keep it wet, especially when it comes to doing things like wash and goes, or if you're going to wash your hair outside of the sink or the shower. I'm applying product in the same way, well, almost the same way that I do with my hair. For April's hair, I'm doing the leave-in cream and then the gel, and then I'm gonna seal everything in with coconut oil. So as you saw previously, the leave-in is Jackie's Quench. I'm using Eden Body Works Coconut Shea Pudding Souffle as her cream, and the Aunt Jackie's Don't Shrink to Style. And as I mentioned previously, sealing everything in with coconut oil. I'm raking and smoothing and getting close to the root and using all of the little tips that I showed you all in a couple videos back that I did about the secrets to the perfect wash and go. So make sure you pay attention here because I'm about to speed it up in a second. I'm really making sure I'm taking the time to work the curl definer through April's hair, not because she has difficult to define curls, but because she doesn't really wear wash and goes, and so I want to make sure that this product really takes to her hair and that we can create some nice defined curls and coils that are going to last for a while. Told you guys it was going to speed up, so here it is. I'm repeating the same steps in sections of her hair. This is no different than how I do my own wash and goes in terms of applying the product in sections to make sure that I get even coverage and that no strand left behind, basically. Just wanted you guys to know my exposure is a little wonky on this particular video. I thought I had the white balance figured out, and I learned later that I didn't. So even though there is some white, because the pudding souffle is white, so you might see some white stuff intermittently throughout her hair, but know that it's not as white as it is because the exposure value on my camera is off. And for the final step, we are locking in everything with a little bit of coconut oil. I didn't want to put too much oil on April's hair because her hair is of a finer texture, so I wanted to make sure it wasn't going to be weighed down, but that it still got that moisture locked in and got that shine. And now it's time to diffuse her hair. I'm going to squeeze out the excess product with a little towel and then go to work diffusing. I don't want to show you guys the old diffusing process. It's nothing spectacular. I actually have a diffusing tutorial recorded that I'll be releasing soon. So I'm just using the ion flow to infuse it on her hair, and I'm going to diffuse it to about 75% dry so I can go ahead and trim it. Okay, so now it's time to trim. Her hair is about 75% dry. It's really mostly just wet in the crown area, close to the root. So I'm going to work in layers to trim April's ends. She did get a diva cut back in April of this year, and I really just want to keep along that same cut that the wonderful Sergio did. Hey Sergio, let me stop playing. Sergio's not watching this video. Anyway, so I'm going to do a curl by curl cut just to get the little bit of, heat damage or the straggly ends that were left behind from her diva cut. I'm not taking too much length, really just focused on getting those ends and making sure that the shape of the cut is maintained and that her hair is not going to look crazy if she chooses to blow it out or flat iron it. Making sure that the ends are even. So this is it. I follow the same method, if you will, when I do my own trims. I trim it this way in a wash and go state, so I know exactly what it's going to look like, or I'll do a blowout and trim if I want something that's like super ridiculously even. And now that I'm done trimming her hair, I'm going to diffuse it the rest of the way so that it can be completely dry, because April has zero interest in air drying her hair. So I'm just diffusing, teasing it a little bit with the diffuser for some, a little bit of lift, a little bit of volume. And remember what I said earlier in the video, her hair's not white at this point. It's actually really, really shiny, but my white balance and exposure value and all that other crap, whatever it is on my camera, it's not where it should have been. So it does look a little whitish, but I promise it's really not. And to finish off the style, I take off the diffuser and I'm just going through her hair, gently pulling at the roots and moving the blow dryer. This helps create some volume, some lift, and also a little bit of elongation without interrupting the curl pattern too much, because of course when you set a wash and go like this, you want to make sure it's going to last for at least a week and that you can get some good wear out of it. And so you don't want to over manipulate it on day one, because of course that will shorten the amount of time that you're actually able to wear it as an out style.
Dude, come on, the battery's about to die. The cell is empty. Get in the middle. Look down. Turn around. Like you total about face. Turn back around. You believe I said structure to me. Now give it a smile. You like your look? Wait.
April's wash and go looks really, really defined on day one, but as with all wash and goes that are meant to be more so low manipulation styles, as they age, if you will, as you go throughout the week or however long you wear it, it will get bigger, it will elongate more. This particular wash and go, it's funny, April actually wore it for 2 weeks. Like, she didn't wash her hair until the night before she was going to the hospital to have baby Ian. So as you can see, she rocked it and she eventually ended up just throwing it in a puff. Thanks for watching, you guys. I appreciate you sitting with me through this video. It was kind of a long one. Leave your comments and questions below. Bye.